In this video, we're going to learn how to use the text controls on a suttacentral.net sutta translation. So we'll do this by looking at Samyutta Nikaya 5611, the first discourse of the Buddha. Now we can see the text controls here, and there's three different icons. The first icon is information, and that's information about this specific translation. So we can see publication details, translated for Sutta Central by Sujato Bhikkhu. So if we look at Bhikkhu Bodhi's translation, we can see that this information icon contains a little bit more information, says who the copyright holder is, what the book it was taken from is, and most importantly, what the copyright protection is. So here you can see that it's been released under Creative Commons. And we'll look at that a little bit more in a different video. So every sutta has this information button. The last icon is to look at the Suttaplex Card. This is called a Suttaplex Card. And you may have seen this when you were trying to navigate to a sutta. It has a generic translation. It gives the Pali name, the citation, and a list of the different translations available. So for English, those are usually listed out here in the green, but under More, we can see that there may be quite a few different translations. These are all translations of the same sutta into different languages. So Indonesian, what's this? Magyar, Katala. So lots of different languages. And these are the translator names right here. You can also see here the parallels that this sutta has, so other passages that are similar to passages in this sutta. And this Suttaplex card is the same across the different translations of the same sutta. So the middle icon is text settings, and we're just going to look at a few of these settings. So the first of the text settings is View Textual Information. So this displays information such as volume and page references, variant readings, and so on. So we can turn that on. And now when we go back to the sutta, we can see that there are these paragraph numbers here. And we'll learn a little bit more about those in another video. We can turn that on for this sutta as well. And we see that in this translation by Bhikkhu Bodhi, we also have similar numbers. So the other really important setting is View Original Text with Translation. So as it says here, this only works with certain texts, including those by Bhante Sujato and Bhante Brahmali. So there's different options. So the first one is side by side. You can close this. And we see now we have the English on one side and the Pali, line by line, on the other. Now, as it said, this isn't available for every translation. So if we go to Bhikkhu Bodhi's translation, there's no side-by-side text available. So here we are back at Bhante Sujato's translation. We can see what these other options are. So there's also line by line. And here you can see English with the Pali underneath of it, line by line. And the last option is called pop-up. So we've got the English, and when you hover over top, the Pali pops up. So these are the first two of several different text settings, but those are going to be the most common ones that you'll use. So we have the information card that talks about who the translator is and usually what the copyright is. We've got the text settings, the first two of which will allow us to show paragraph numbers or to show the Pali side by side. And then the last one, the last one is the parallels and a brief description, as well as listing all the different translations that are available.